offense, you have to have that same hustle getting back on defense and matching up.
Williams with 9 points and 6 assists. I had mentioned the third quarter and how it's been a trouble spot for the Grizzlies over the last 2 games, and there you have it. And against the Kings, boy, the wheels came off and the rims came off and the axle was dragging along the street.
It sure was. And you'll have quarters like that when offensively you may not put up a lot of points, but what's disappointing is the 31 points that was given up in both of those third quarters. You can struggle offensively, but defensively, that's when you have to pick it up and stop teams.
And of course, it's easy to forget with all the improvements that this is still the 4th youngest team in the NBA, and you're going to go through periods of time in which you're going to struggle. Stripped away, and Minnesota on the break. And Kevin Garnett's going to get a and one situation as he blasted it through the bucket, and Miller picks up a foul.
Defense can do nothing. 4-on-1. Cassell had a choice of anywhere he could have passed the basketball. Of course, you choose the big ticket because you know he's going to finish for you.
Because you know he's going to punch a ticket. And Sakalitis out, Swift in. And so Garnett with 14 points and 11 rebounds. Still sitting on 5 assists. That's his 12th consecutive double-double. Last year he led the NBA in double-doubles with 68. He had an option after this year with his contract, and he decided to re-up. They redid his contract, so he'll be in Minnesota. He has a lot invested in Minnesota, and Minnesota has a bundle invested in him.
Smart on Minnesota's part, but also KG realizing the commitment they made to getting him better players.
And here's Jason Williams. Williams with the break. Got it.
And you can tell just by his body motion dribbling up the court that he was getting ready to raise up for that three-pointer. Did the little skip at the end and knocked it down.
12 points, 7 dimes for Jason, and a foul is going to be charged to Stromile Swift. And so Minnesota now +7 in free throw attempts.
But the last penetration to the basket, that set up this three-pointer. Sam Cassell had to back off just a little, fearing that speed, his ability to get to the basket. Jason realized he was playing way off him, took the jumper.
Sprewell at the free throw line. And the first for Spree works. Spree, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, Hersey, with 17 points, having a breakout game because he has struggled mightily as we had chronicled.
And that's his 6th free throw attempt already in the third quarter. We have 9 minutes to go. You can tell he's made up in his mind that he's going to take the ball to the basket every single time.
18 points. Stroh thought about it in the circle and hands it off to Jason. Cassell on him. Jason gets around Cassell and knocks it down. And so 14 points. Easily setting Cassell.
Jason Williams may have to decide, like he did in Seattle, that he has to take over offensively.
And decide a lot earlier than he did in Seattle. Sprewell in trouble. Garnett finds Cassell in the corner. That burns as he drills it.
Very unselfish play by Minnesota, swinging the basketball from side to side.
And Jason with a fierce look on his face as he was barking out at a couple of his teammates on the defensive end. Miscommunication underneath. Stroh saves it. Jason, shot doesn't go. You rarely see Jason with that sort of intensity, at least spoken intensity.
But I like to see that.
Yeah.
You want to see that out of your point guard, getting everyone where they're supposed to be.
Jason quickly gets it back after Cassell spun by him, and they'll set it up.
Someone has to see that on the weak side and come and help Jason. You can't leave him there by himself against Cassell.
Pound, a tough spot. Cassell. Cassell in the lane. Garnett. Gasol going for the call. 10 on the clock, wide open shot doesn't go, and Battier.
Sprewell missed Garnett wide open at the free throw line, chose to pass it to Oliver Candy, who missed the baseline jumper.
7 on the shot clock. Stroman handles the deflected pass. 3 on the clock, and Miller connects from downtown.
Mike Miller again by himself, squared up to the basket, ready to shoot the jump shot.
12 points for Mike Miller. Shot short, limited to 1 and done, which is what the Grizzlies want to do.
Limit Kevin Garnett touches also.
Battier driving, gets fouled, and they'll go to the line. So attacking.
It's a good pass by Stromau. In trouble on the baseline. Finds Mike Miller, who knocks down his second triple of the night.
68-56, a timeout on the floor with 6:35 to go in the third quarter as the Memphis Grizzlies try to rally back in the third.
The Memphis Grizzlies and the Grizz are known for their ferocious appetites, both on and off the court, devouring all those NBA critters. And now Neely's Barbecue, known the world over for fine barbecue. So feed your ferocious appetite at every Grizzlies home game or at any of our convenient locations. Neely's, located on Jefferson and Mount Moriah, and the newest location in Nashville, Nolensville Road. Neely's Barbecue, proud sponsor of the Memphis Grizzlies, voted the finest barbecue in Memphis. Ain't that right, Grizz?
How long can you hang? Hang on the longest and you could win a new F-150 during the Get Your Claws on the F-150 contest. Visit your local Ford dealer between November 10th and 29th and register to be one of 10 contestants to square off before the Grizzlies home game December 5th against Washington. Hang on to the 2004 F-150 the longest and you'll own it. Get your claws on the F-150 contest. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Hi, I'm Shane Battier of the Memphis Grizzlies. Please join us in making the holiday season brighter for many Mid-South children.
You can donate a new unwrapped toy at a Grizzlies game, December 5th at 7 p.m. versus Washington, and December 7th at 3 p.m. versus Portland. Also, visit the Park Vista Hotel and Ridgeway Center December 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. Donate a new toy, then have your favorite item signed by the Grizzlies team and coaching staff.
We wish you and your family a safe and happy New Year.
Jason Williams with 7 points here in the third quarter as the Grizzlies trail by a dozen.
14 points, 7 assists, and only 1 turnover. And he's been able to take advantage of his quickness anytime he's wanted to tonight against Sam Cassell and get to the basket. But you don't see him do that often. A couple of dribbles within that 7-foot range, pull up for the jumper before he got close enough where the big guys can change his shot. Good night so far out of Jason.
Heading toward a double-double performance. He is 3 of 4 here in the third quarter for those 7 points, and the Grizzlies shooting close to 43%. And Battier is at the stripe, and this is the first visit for the Grizzlies at the free throw line, and it was the Grizzlies early in this contest who were able to get to the free throw line. And right now, it's Minnesota in attempts +9, so it's been the complete reversal.
Minnesota came out in the third quarter taking the basketball to the hoop. And the Grizzlies at 9 minutes in the third quarter were already in the bonus. They had 5 team fouls. So you can expect Minnesota to continue to take the ball to the hoop and try to get to the free throw line.
Battier makes it first. Well, to go along with what you just said, in this quarter, Sprewell 8 points and 6 of 6 from the free throw line as Battier makes the first. Battier on the season, 88%. Misses the second, tapped out, but Trenton Hassel right there to corral it. Memphis not shooting the basketball well from the free throw line last 3 games. Garnett, no, and Gasol climbs up and grabs his first rebound in the second half. He has 6. Williams for 3. Got it! Right between the eyes.
Well, maybe he has decided that I'm going to take over this game for about 6 minutes, get us back into it, and then look to pass the ball.
17 points. Sprewell, shot doesn't go. Hustling for the rebound. Scooped up by Sprewell. Battier closes in a hurry. 6 on the shot clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. 2. Shot clock violation? No. As Swift comes down with it. Williams looks to Hubie. Gets it to Miller. Up fake. Here's Strohmeyer. And Jason will reset the offense with 14 on the shot clock. Miller, catch and shoot. Oh, net. So the Grizzlies in a rhythm, and it's now a 6-point game. The backcourt, I should say, in rhythm.
Yes, and Mike Miller was looking for the foul. You can look and see that he's more confident now shooting the jumper tonight.
He has 14 points. Garnett says, give it to me. I'm taking it to the hoop. Shot doesn't fall, so Kevin Garnett. Now 7-10. Jason, the three. No. Battier, offensive rebound, and they'll get a second chance.
Good shot by Jason. He's hot. He's carrying the load offensively in the third quarter. Give yourself that look at the hoop.
Gasol trying to get freed up. And Garnett holds him up. Pound. Hook. No. Garnett able to handle the rebound and gets it quickly to Cassell. Pass picked off. Battier. Quick fingertips. They're on their feet at the Pyramid. And a timeout taken by Minnesota. 68-64.
Good anticipation by Jason in transition to read the pass by Sam Cassell and come up with the steal. Jason playing behind the pick and roll with Powell. Knocks down the jumper. Then Mike Miller comes right back off the baseline screen. Jason finds him. He's feeling it. Right in Hassel's face. Knocks down the jumper. And Powell all by himself off the steal with the easy jam.
It's 68-64 with 4:32 to go in the third quarter. And the lead was as large as 16, and the Grizzlies on an 11-0 run over the last 4 minutes.
And I believe Minnesota, they got out of rhythm offensively because for about 3 possessions, they did not put the ball in the hands of Kevin Garnett. Jason having a big quarter, 10 points already in this quarter, 17 for the game. He has the talent to carry a team offensively for a while if he gets it going, if he gets hot, and more importantly, if he keeps the defense off balance by taking the ball to the hoop, which is what he's done tonight.
He certainly has. Minnesota 0 for the last 5. Memphis 8 for the last 11 because of Jason Williams. 4-point game. Garnett, they go back to him. Shot doesn't go. And Battier is in the crowd. And the defense is cranked up.
The Strohmeyer went for the pump fake, but then Powell came over to challenge the shot.
Battier with the left hand. And the tap with the right.
It's all hustle and determination now, and the Grizzlies, they have it going for them now. Excellent second effort by Shane.
The lead has been sliced to 2. Battier, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Sprewell. And a blocking foul on Shane. And that's his third.
Shane does a great job of when he goes to the hoop, he's going to the body of the defender, misses it, but comes up with the tip in.
So Sprewell back to the line, and this is where he has done a bundle of damage. He is 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Fred Hoiberg checking in for Minnesota, and Sprewell now 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Minnesota 17 of 21, and the Grizzlies are 8 of 13, but it was the intensity here in the third quarter of Jason Williams that changed it. Not just his points, but also his vocal demands on his teammates to get it going.
sometimes your teammates need that. You need to bark at them if they're a little lethargic to get them going. And that's exactly what has happened here in the third quarter.
Miller to the cutting Gasol, and he's fouled. Excellent job by Mike. He was backing down the smaller Hoiberg. KG came over to double and help. And it was Mike that looked for the cutting Gasol.
And that's a matchup the Grizzlies should be able to exploit whenever they want to. If Hoiberg is guarding Mike Miller, and as we say that, Mike Miller comes out of the game and Wesley comes in.
And so Mike out and Wes in. And Wesley has attempted one shot. Shot hasn't gone, but maybe he can find the rhythm. He has struggled mightily this season. Jason all the way to the hole with the flip. 19 points, 8 assists, Hawk.
And what a terrific finish. He had to finish with the left hand because Kevin Garnett was playing on the right hand, so he went to the offhand and finished.
Garnett down low, kicks it out. Hoiberg launches to three, doesn't go. Swift able to get to the board before Garnett. Here's Williams streaking ahead. McLeod on him, pulls it back, shot doesn't go, and Powell with a rebound.
Jason's feeling it. Whenever you take the ball behind your back off the dribble, fade away from 18, you think you have it going.
Hooking up for Powell, and he had a little bit too mustard on it. Wesley, shot no. Garnett running down the lane, and a good foul by Wesley Person. Because with a dunk like that comes more than just 2 points, Hawk.
Come taking away your momentum. Excellent foul. Put KG at the free throw line.
So Minnesota by 2. The lead was 16 until Jason Williams said, you know what, I've had enough of it.
AOL now has an exciting, fun service just for kids. KOL. It even has exclusive previews.
Hey, wait, look, it's my new movie.
Did that hurt?
No, it's just a cartoon. Cartoons can't hurt you.
Ouch. To get KOL on AOL 9.0 optimized, go to AOL.com, look for a disc in your mail, or call today.
These everyday low fares to your favorite vacation destinations start at just $49.
You are now free to move about the country.
Sportsnet. Wednesday on Countdown to Signing Day. He's a quarterback's worst nightmare, and this guy won't stop until he puts you down. Charles Johnson. Wednesday at 6:30 on Fox Sports Net.
The ultimate fantasy football show. We know who to start, who to sit, who's a stud, and who's a dud. The hidden gems. We know what you don't. Weekends on Fox Sports Net.
The starting point guards for the Memphis Grizzlies, 17 points in this quarter. Recruiting fans, each Wednesday night, check out the South's top college football prospects on Countdown to Signing Day. Get all the breaking news and highlights on the elite prep players in the South and find out where they will be playing next year. It's Wednesdays at 5:30 Central on Fox Sports Net. And the Memphis Grizzlies, the combination of Mike Miller and Jason Williams with 35 points, and Jason gets a break, and all those points in the paint in this quarter right there.
And this is an important 2 minutes and 34 seconds for the Grizzlies. The bench, now in the basketball game, they checked in the first half, didn't do a good job, was able to get behind. Important that they hold on to this deficit or maybe even take the lead. They have to play better.
Garnett misses the free throw. Watson in. Person on the floor along with Outlaw, Gasol, and Battier. Here's the interesting number. Or numbers, when you look at it, Watson, Person, Outlaw, a combined 16 minutes, which is rare at this stage of the game, Hersey, that they would have those few minutes. But as you noted, UB Brown wasn't going to go with them much longer because they were ineffective. So he said, you know what? Starters back out on the floor.
Well, UB Brown, he likes to play lots of players, but if you're not getting the job done, you shouldn't be playing.
He's not going to mess around. Powell, wide open jumper, and an air ball. A rare miss from that spot for Powell, but he felt Kevin Garnett breathing.
Something. It's rare to see Powell shoot an air ball from that distance.
3-point game. Here's Sprewell with the basketball. Garnett with Outlaw now draped on him. Sprewell with Battier all over, and McLeod, it's a 2. Shot doesn't go, and Powell rips down the board. His 9th. He's done an excellent job here in the third quarter of getting the boards.
That was a great rebound, fighting Trent on the box.
Watson. Jumper. Shut down. Here's Gasol with Trent on him. Comes, closed off, and the pass picked off. Sprewell. And the easy bucket by Latrell, who has 22.
Sprewell showing that he's still explosive going to the basket. Lots of lift.
Last year averaged 16.5 points for New York. Curling around, and Wesley Person knocks down the jumper. 3-point game.
Excellent shot. Good execution in rhythm off the baseline string, raised up. Good shot. You'd like to see Wesley take that kind of shot.
McLeod. 10 on the shot clock. Garnett with Outlaw leaning on him, and he's wrapped up as Garnett was going to baseline.
Wesley Person, good curl. Comes to the 45-degree angle, squares himself up. Knocked down the jumper. Good pass by Earl Watson.
So Outlaw with the foul, and that is his first. And here's Garnett at the free throw line. And the first doesn't go. He has really struggled from the line. Get the new Grizzlies score for 4 games, 4 loaded teams, $40. See the Lakers plus 3 great teams, or LeBron James, and Cleveland plus 3 great teams. A great holiday gift for your family or for yourself, and the only way to guarantee you'll be at the hottest games of the season, be with the Grizzlies score 4. It's available right now, 888-HOOP, and operators are standing by. Garnett with 17 points, 14 rebounds.
He's actually almost shot the basketball better from the field than he has from the free throw line tonight.
Person doesn't get the roll, and Garnett with his 15th rebound. Sprewell launches the 3. No. Battier taps it, and Watson, right place, right time. Driving in Hoiberg. Ties him up, and Earl sheds him.
You see why Sprewell has been trying to take the basketball to the hoop every single time he's touched it tonight. Every jumper has been short. You can tell he's not comfortable taking the jump shot. That one was short. Grizzlies got the rebound, and Earl Watson trying to make something happen in transition.
The Grizzlies down by 4. Here's Battier out of the wing. Gives it to the curling Watson. Shut off by McLeod. Here's West. No. Battier with the left-handed putback. Shane with 7 points, 6 rebounds.
Shane with the lefty hook. I remember teasing him early in the year. He was practicing that shot, and I was telling him, you don't have that in your game.
He's got it.
And he was saying, oh, I have a lot you haven't seen yet.
And we saw it there, McLeod. And with Garnett way away from the basketball, McLeod able to handle it. Battier launches it. But the Grizzlies respond behind the fierce determination of Jason Williams. 4-point game. We head to the fourth quarter.
Get in the zone! AutoZone! Hey, Grizzlies fans, would your kids like a chance to play ball with the pros? Now they can at an AutoZone Kids Clinic with the Memphis Grizzlies. Just get to AutoZone and register to win. 50 winners between ages 8 and 12 will get 2 tickets each to an AutoZone Kids Clinic with the Memphis Grizzlies players and coaches, plus 4 tickets to that night's game. Details are available at any Memphis area AutoZone location. Get in the zone! AutoZone!
Circle the dates. Toyota's Thanksgiving Red Letter Days are here. The week to get the biggest savings on the most extensive line of SUVs in America. Get 0% financing on the last of the 03 Highlanders or $1,000 cash back. Get great year-end deals on RAV4 or take advantage of the biggest factory-to-dealer incentives on 4Runner or the full-size Sequoia. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year during Toyota's Thanksgiving Red Letter Days. See your Toyota dealer before the red runs out December 1st.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good.
Really
well. Thank you very much. We're going to have two number 5 Coney deals.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get you anything else today?
I think that's it.
That's it.
We're just looking forward to that dog with chili on it.
Do you want extra chili?
Chili on top. Sonic's got it, others don't. Sonic lets you put chili on anything. Right now, get an extra long cheese coney with large tots for $2.99. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
The storyline early on. Pound tonight, 12 points and 9 rebounds. Garnett, a double-double. But in the third, it was Jason Williams who led the way. The Grizzlies, after falling behind 62-46, went on a 26-14 run, led by Jason, who has 19 points and 8 assists. We're here at the Pyramid, fourth quarter. Moments away from starting. It's the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. Matt Devlin, Hersey Hawkins. And certainly glad to have you along, and we hope that you had a wonderful and safe Turkey Day yesterday. And the Memphis Grizzlies at home for a brief stay and back out on the road. Cleveland tomorrow, then Boston and New Jersey. Entry pass, batted away, and Hoiberg collects it. Posey back out of the floor with 4 personal fouls. Swift, Outlaw, Person, and a Watson. Garnett will start the fourth quarter on the bench for Minnesota. Outlaw hedges, and as he went out, he stumbled a little bit, and Sprewell is fouled.
We'll see how long Kevin Garnett will stay on the bench. Flip Saunders, he won't let this lead or let the Grizzlies get a lead without putting Garnett back in the game quickly.
You see the numbers. He also has 6 assists. You know Garnett's going to get his. It's when Sprewell and Cassell get it going. Spree has Trent with 6 points and 5 rebounds. 6-point game.
Difficult shot by Trent. Had to shoot it over a Strohmeyer, fully extended, trying to block it.
Here's Person curling, gives it to Outlaw. Shot spills out. And quickly ahead, Sprewell. Posey got a piece of it. Last touch by Spree. And it's Memphis basketball.
Great hands by Posey. Good execution on offense. Wesley Person came open, but you don't want to see both Outlaws taking that baseline jumper. Continue to move the basketball.
6-point game. And last touch by Minnesota. Memphis retains possession of the basketball. And 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Get the ball in the hands of Earl Watson. Let him go one-on-one.
Here's Earl with 4, 3, 2. Shot doesn't go, and Earl has just really struggled this season with this shot. Trent in the high post, puts it on the deck. Fading, shot doesn't go, tapped up by Johnson. Watson hustling for the board. Comes away with it, and he travels and turns it over.
Grizzlies a little out of control. Trying to get up and down the floor. And I agree with with the game plan. You want to force the issue now. You can't be passive. That's what got you back into the basketball game. So continue to try to do it.
And an offensive foul on Johnson. And that turns the basketball over. That adds a turnover to Minnesota's total. They have 13 now. The Grizzlies have done a good job. They've turned it over just 10 times. Earl Watson, including tonight, 4 for his last 22. Stromile, with this unit, is certainly the offensive option. He has 11 points off of the bench in 20 minutes of action. Watson pulls it out, 7 on the clock, 5 on the clock, down to 4 on the clock. Watson gives it to Posey for 3. No. And Stroh held down by Gary Trent. And a foul on Trent. And Stromile Swift was trying to leap up to snare that board, but he was unable to do so because Gary had him locked up.
Grizzlies got lucky on that offensive possession. Too much dribbling. You have to move the basketball, get the defense moving. If you have one player dribbling for 20 seconds, they can key in, lock in on him, and they can force difficult shots.
Posey to Watson. Here's West, short corner. No. And Cassell comes down with the rebound. So Cassell along with Trent, Sprewell, Johnson, and Hoiberg. Sprewell to Trent. Tracks it down. 6-point game. Is it stretched out to 9? It is. 81-72.
That's why Hoiberg is in the game, to relieve some pressure, knock down the three-pointer.
Has 5 points. His first 3 of the night. Posey finds Outlaw. And Bose hammered. Goes down hard. And with 8:58 to go in the fourth quarter, there's a timeout on the floor. And when we return, Jay, Will, and Mike are going to check back in.
Try as they might to give you everything, some companies still only offer half of what you need. Only we bring you exactly what you need at new lower prices you're going to like. Bell South answers. You can even save up to $350 a year because we have more ways to bundle unlimited long distance and local with everything else on one bill. Oh, and those guys that only offer you half, it doesn't apply to the price. Bell South. Listening? Answering.
This is Dave.
Bob Hayback.
Hi, Bob.
Dave, without the guiding hand of our big iron, you're a ship without a sail.
Well, not really. We just put in a Linux cluster of Dell servers with Intel Xeon processors.
Oh, well, that's one way to go.
It's highly scalable, flexible, available.
Listen, Dave, let's do lunch.
I'll get back to you.
Get more out of your data center with Dell Business Solutions. Call or go online today.
Your dad got some serious hops.
Got your game face on? Watch Kevin Garnett and all your favorite players with NBA League Pass from DirecTV.
Happy Thanksgiving from Fox Sports Net.
9-point game after the Hoiberg 3. It's 81-72. Fantasy football players, listen up. Now there's a show just for you with 30 minutes of who to start, who to sit, and who's the player you need to pick up. Our experts do the work to help you look like a genius. The Ultimate Fantasy Football Show, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday morning, only on Fox Sports Net. Check your local listings for start times in your area. Jason Williams back out on the floor, along with Mike Miller, in time now for the Dodge drive of the game.
And a pretty drive it was by Jason Williams. Breaking down McLeod in the middle of the floor. Takes it away from Kevin Garnett. Finishes with the offhand. The left-handed scoop. That's the Dodge drive of the game.
Bo Outlaw this year has done a superb job from the free throw line. He is now 10 of 14. Bo last year shot a career best 62%, so his shooting at the free throw line has certainly improved. And the second works. 2 key free throws. So Williams, along with Miller, back out on the floor. Battier and Pau Gasol will look to enter the next opportunity. Hoiberg shut down, delivers it to Trent. Turnaround shot doesn't go. Johnson battling Posey. Posey comes away with a loose ball. Williams to Bow! And so immediately the impact of Jason Williams felt as he found Outlaw.
Great vision by Jason. The defense thought he was getting ready to pass it to Stromile Swift, running the right side of the floor, but he found Bo for the dunk.
And Flip Saunders responds by getting Kevin Garnett up. And Garnett now waiting at the official scorer's table. And a whistle and a foul. And the foul is on Jason Williams.
You look at Jason Williams watching the floor, seeing everyone running. Let everybody think he was going to pass it to Stromile, and Bo got the jam.
Outlaw remains on the floor as you see the big numbers for Jason to deal with Kevin Garnett. Garnett looking for the basketball. Has it, fires, no. And Gasol with a double-double.
Garnett has cooled off here in the second half.
He really has. Powell, by the way, has 12 points and 10 rebounds. Outlaw gives it back to Jason. It's a two. Doesn't go. A long rebound comes to Cassell. And a turnover.
You see on the previous possession, Bo Outlaw, even though he came wide open on the pick and roll, he was not looking to take that jump shot. He was trying to get either Jason or Mike Miller the basketball so they can create a shot.
Williams driving, and he's fouled as he tucked it under his left arm, the basketball, and just drove hard, Stephon Marbury-like, to the rim.
This is by far the most aggressive we've ever seen Jason Williams taking the basketball to the hoop.
You see the outstanding numbers for Jay Will tonight. And at the free throw line, he misses the first. He is 3 of 5 now from the line, and the Grizzlies just 10 of 16 as a team. Minnesota 20 of 26. It's a 5-point game, 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And the second free throw goes, and Jason with 20 points and 9 assists.
Free throw woes continue for the Grizzlies after not shooting from the free throw line well the other night in Sacramento.
Here's Garnett. Outlaw leaning on him. Trent thought about it. Battier back out in the face of Hassel. Shot doesn't go, and Outlaw corrals the rebound. His first of the night. Mike Miller to Outlaw running the floor. Denied by Garnett. Cassell for three. No. And Miller with the board.
Grizzlies doing a great job on the defensive rebound. One and done for the T-Wolves.
And Miller quickly ahead to Outlaw.
How about this block shot? Kevin Garnett from behind. Chases down Bo Outlaw. Blocks it, swats it off the glass. That's why he's a difference maker.
Oh, there's no question about that. First player since Larry Bird in the 1989-90 season to be ranked in the top 15 in points, rebounds, and assists. He did that last year. Tied for 8th in the NBA in points, 2nd in rebounding, and 13 in the assist category as Outlaw gets the free throw. So Outlaw, 7 points, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. It's a 3-point game, despite 1 of 7 shooting. Sprewell back out on the floor, Hawk. Here's Garnett. Spins away from Outlaw. Tough shot, 19 points, 15 rebounds.
Very difficult shot. But he shoots that shot so effective because there are very few people who can go up and block it.
Miller, pass deflected. And a whistle, and a foul is going to be charged to Garnett. And so KG earns his 3rd. that shot you were talking about.
KG going to work on the box. He fades away and he extends so high that you can't block the shot. So he either misses it or he makes it basically on the execution of how he shoots it.
Gasol at the free throw line makes it 68% of the season. Now his 7th double-double tonight. Back-to-back double-doubles. Had 21 points, 10 rebounds against Sacramento. He was 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Now tonight just 2 of 3. The Grizzlies trailing by 3. 6:11 to go. Trent. Shot doesn't go. Rebound comes out to Williams. You don't mind Gary Trent in those situations taking a shot. Battier, wing 3. No. Outlaw tries to snare it away. And a foul is going to be called on Bo.
And Bo still didn't realize that the foul was called on him.
Sprewell, hearing it from Latrell Sprewell. Hey, you committed the foul. 3-point game.
It still says transmission complete, but that's not true because the paper won't go into the machine. It's not being fed.
FedEx delivery for you.
Just toss it on my desk.
You got it.
Yes, I'm pressing receipt now. Pressing receipt, nothing's happening. It's flashing A7. No, I do not know what that means. If I knew what it meant, do you think I'd be calling you right now?
FedEx Freight.
Owner's manual.
Now along with Express and Ground. Fast, reliable service. With a money-back guarantee. Relax, it's FedEx.
Next.
I need to get my license renewed.
Take a number. Wait over there.
Sam's Town Hotel and Casino. It's more fun here.
Weeknights, it's a who's who on the best damn sports show, period.
The Rock, Pamela Anderson, Chris Rock.
You just move your hips in a circle.
That is must-see T-Busy right there.
Next on Fox Sports Net.
Colorado State takes on the power game of Marco Killingsworth and the Auburn Tigers. Then the A&M Aggies battle inside force Brandon Crump in the Vols. It's back-to-back nights of college basketball action on Fox Sports Net.
The Grizzlies trail by just 3. With 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter in Memphis. Doing an outstanding job after trailing by 16. It's Jason Williams that has done a lot. Let's see who's on the floor right now for Minnesota. Sprewell, Garnett, Trent, Hoiberg, and Cassell. And for Memphis, Battier, Gasol, Outlaw, Miller, and Williams. Bo's out on the floor to deal with Garnett, who has 19 points and 15 rebounds. But that is silent compared to what he did in the first half. Had 12 at the break. Shot doesn't go, and Powell and Miller right there.
That's surprising for the T-Wolves. No Oliver Candy on the floor after starting the third quarter.
He is on the bench. Battier has it swatted away by Sprewell with 9 ticks remaining on the shot clock.
Execution very important the last 5 minutes of this game. Minnesota, one of the best executing teams in the league.
Here's Battier. Hoiberg on him. 7, 6 on the clock. Shot short. Tapped up, and Garnett comes down with it.
Good defense by Hoiberg. Shane likes to do that pump fake up and under. Hoiberg stayed his ground.
Sam Cassell drills it. It's a 5-point game. Plenty of time left.
Sam Cassell loves the pick and roll, and he loves going left, pulling up for that jumper.
14 points for Cassell. Here's Powell. Miller left open. Sprewell flying out, and Miller in his face. Drills it. 2-point game.
Mike Miller has found the shooting touch tonight.
17 for Mike. 6 of 11 shooting. Under 10 of the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Kicks it out. Sprewell. No, maybe a little bit too unselfish there. He was right under the rim. Miller puts it on the deck. Driving left hand. Pops out. And Trent comes away with it. Cassell pushing ahead. 3-on-2. Shot goes. Tough angle.
What a difficult shot by Sam Cassell. He was trying to draw the foul. Didn't get the foul, but got the bucket.
4-point game. 4 minutes to go. Here's Pound. Puts it on the floor. To Outlaw. Plenty of time on the clock. 7, 6. Bo. Tough shot doesn't go. And Garnett with another rebound. Turnover.
Second careless turnover by Sam Cassell. Try to throw a lead pass. Mike Miller. Nothing but net.
Hubie urging Pau Gasol to shoot the ball. How many times do you hear a coach get on a guy and just say, as Garnett takes it away, to shoot the ball, just keep shooting the ball. Cassell, that burns, and Hubie Brown wants a timeout. 90-83, and Mike Miller asking why that ball was not goaltending. The response was that it was short. We'll look for an angle in the break. We have one here. Whew, that's tough.
There's a feeling in my heart that I can't explain. Is this love? The look in your eyes I just can't explain. Is this love? If I lose myself out to blame. So tomorrow, will you feel the same? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love?
How long can you hang? Hang on the longest and you could win a new F-150 during the Get Your Claws on the F-150 contest. Visit your local Ford dealer between November 10th and 29th and register to be one of 10 contestants to square off before the Grizzlies home game December 5th against Washington. Hang on to the 2004 F-150 the longest and you'll own it. Get your claws on the F-150 contest. Only at your local Ford dealer.
On its own, money is not smart. It needs instruction, guidance, like the kind offered at First Tennessee. Our financial professionals help you straighten out retirement plans, get a loan, plan for college, and get your financial goals in order, so your money has what it takes to wise up and work harder. And that's smart. First Tennessee, all things financial.
Grizzlies NBA basketball on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by First Tennessee, all things financial, and by Budweiser, who salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference. Take a look at Peabody Place. Let's see this angle if we can get a better read.
Very difficult call.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. It really is. It's tough.
Yeah, you're the home team, of course. You feel as though you have two taken away from you.
Maybe this is a better. Boy.
And then Minnesota, they come down and knock down a three-pointer. So that's a 5-point turnaround.
That is a big swing. Can the Grizzlies get it back here? Trailing by 7. 3 minutes to go. Powell backs down left hand. A block. Sprewell. Garnett. Shot doesn't go. Gasol. And a loose ball foul is going to be charged to Pau Gasol.
That was a great defensive play out of Gary Trent coming from the weak side to block that shot. And Sam Cassell, he snuck underneath Pau Gasol after Powell came up with the rebound. Another call that could have easily gone the other way. And the Grizzlies now feeling as though everything going against them, but they've had this feeling before. You have to play through it.
Hubie Brown in disbelief at the call in the conversation with Tony Brothers. 2:42 to go. Cassell. Sprewell finds Garnett. Wants to go baseline. And a shot goes up. And he is fouled by Pau Gasol. Pau has 4.
Pau, he's making KG work for it. Good defense, forcing him to use multiple moves before he finally finishes with the up and under and got to the free throw line.
So at the line is Garnett, just 3 of 7 tonight. And now he is 4 of 8. He has 20 points and 18 rebounds, Hersey.
Monster night out of KG. But you see that every night out of him, and that's why he was runner-up to MVP last year, because of these type of numbers.
I actually voted for him as the MVP. I think he deserved it and came in second behind Tim Duncan, and they're not taking anything away from Tim Duncan, but he puts his team on his shoulders, and he just goes and goes.
I didn't get a vote, but I thought he was the MVP.
Powell underneath, and a foul. So Gasol, an aggressive move.
Yeah, Powell understands it only takes the coach to get on me once. The last 2 times he's touched the ball, he's been more aggressive. He hasn't looked to pass it, he's looked to make a play inside.
A double-double performance, but just 6 of 16, and he makes the free throw. He is 3 of 4 tonight. And a timeout taken by the Timberwolves, 92-84 with 2:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. And early on, we talked about that matchup of Garnett and Gasol, and while there have been other principal parts to this evening's contest, down the stretch, Garnett wanted the basketball and taking over, and Hubie Brown urging Pau Gasol to do it, to collect his game and let it be exposed on a night like tonight, enforce his will. As Jason Williams was absolutely phenomenal in the third quarter in keeping Minnesota within range. Here is tonight's Advance Auto Parts play of the game.
Pau Gasol with the breakaway. Easy 2 came at a time in the game when the Grizzlies got themselves back into it.
Jason Williams, 20 points, 9 assists, has not been good. He's been great tonight. Over the last 6 games, Hersey, he has scored 20-plus points 3 times. Against Sacramento, he had 15 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover. The team collectively had 19 turnovers. Jason just 1. On the season, he is shooting 39%. From downtown, 35%, but over the last 6 games coming into tonight, shooting 44% from three-point range.
And what you have to respect about how Jason is playing the game now, he's not going out forcing shots, throwing up bad shots. He's letting the game come to him. He's taking the shots when the team is struggling from the field. He's taking it upon himself to get them back in the game, and then he'll get back to getting everyone else involved and getting everyone else their shots. But he's picking his moments, and he's making the most of them.
The Grizzlies do not have a timeout remaining. Minnesota has 2. We've seen that before with Hubie Brown with his young team. He will use him up, and he'll use him in a hurry to try to stop the momentum. If his defense isn't stopping it, then he'll say, you know what, I'm going to stop it myself.
He has to. If he doesn't use those timeouts, the game could be over.
That's right. And now it's a 7-point affair with 2:12 to go. Fourth quarter at the Pyramid in Memphis. Cassell with Williams on him. Sprewell cuts through. Out on the wing. Battier on him. Pick and pop with Garnett. Skip past Hoiberg. 2 on the shot clock. Cassell. Left hand. And that hurts. Shot clock down, and Cassell put it on the deck and went to the rack.
Crafty move by the veteran to go all the way and finish with the left.
Williams finds Outlaw underneath. Oh! And Powell able to reel it in the deep corner. Sizing up Trent. Spin, shot. And tapped in by Bo Outlaw. Or will they give it to Pau Gasol? Looked like a little sliver of the fingertip. But they give it to Pau. He's got 18. He'll take it.
And Pau can do that whenever he wants to.
Sprewell quickly to the hole.
KG set the brush rub at the free throw line, and no one from the weak side rotated over to stop Sprewell.
Pau, catch and shoot. Got it. 20 points for Pau.
And that's what Hubie Brown wants to see. Big-time players want the ball in the fourth quarter. And Pau, now he wants the ball, but it took Hubie getting on him for him to get to that point.
Just 23 years of age. Sprewell wants the ball. Cassell will take the shot himself and make it. Tough. 98-89 with under a minute to go.
This is why they made the trades and the free agent signing, to get players that are not afraid to make shots in the fourth quarter.
Williams right to the hole. So aggressive tonight. A double-double. 22 points and 10 assists.
Unfortunately, the Grizzlies, they are scoring, but they're not stopping the T-Wolves.
And Cassell wants to use some of that clock. Tries to back down on Jason. Backing down. Now slips. Sprewell. Shot. No. Memphis with a chance. Mike Miller gives it to Outlaw. 17.2 of a second to go. And it's now a 5-point game and a foul. And so it will become a free throw shooting contest. Sam Cassell in the fourth quarter with 11 points. And the Memphis Grizzlies, with 16.7 of a second to go, will have to send Minnesota with no timeouts to the free throw line.
Well, they fouled one of the players that you want to foul. You either put Trent or KG on the line. Hoiberg, Cassell, and Sprewell, they're excellent free throw shooters.
Trent makes it first. The Gatorade player of the game, none other than Jason Williams. Look at those numbers. Stellar. 22 points, 10 assists, and 1 turnover.
Well deserving. Excellent night. Lots of patience. Did a good job of running the team.
We talked about that matchup, Cassell and Jason Williams, and it has been all that more. Cassell has 23 points. The Grizzlies, with unfortunately not enough time, as Williams once again goes to the hole and now reaches around and grabs his lower back. You see that with the left hand. And another foul. 5-point game, 6.3 of a second to go. It just took too long to get that one rolling.
Yeah, but it's the little things that help you win close games. And what the T-Wolves did on that last possession was, after the free throw, KG and Cassell double-teamed Jason Williams. They didn't let him get the basketball. It had to come in to someone else. Took a lot of time off the clock. When he finally got it and penetrated, a lot of time had wasted.
That's a great point, because Jason, obviously the player, as you know, that they were concerned about, not only with the way he shot the ball tonight, but from downtown.
Look at
Powell and KG.
Those two warriors.
They've gone at it. So is Jason Williams, and the man at the line, and Sam Cassell. Jason finds Miller. He'll launch the three, and he gets it. 19 points on to 20, because it's a three from Mike Miller, the backcourt. 44 points. Powell, Jason Williams, Mike Miller, a combined 64 points. And Kevin Garnett with a huge night, as one would expect. 21 points and 18 rebounds, 7 assists. Pau Gasol, 20 points and 12 rebounds. Is Jason Williams a more mature player, more developed player? There's no question about it. Tonight, 24 points, 11 dimes, just 1 turnover. We'll talk about it after this.
Jason Williams and Mike Miller. Ira Newble gets his first Cavaliers start. Michael Stewart, his second Cavaliers start. Zdrutis Ilgauskas mans the middle with Ricky Davis and LeBron James. Ricky Davis went for 25 last night.